We Are Famous. I'm Sammy Evans. This is
I'm your boy Carl Lewis, CL in the building.
yes, sir. Hey
What it
man,
do?
look, this is our new late night edition. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. We a little bit more
Yeah.
raw. I'm
Mm-hmm.
working with some names. I don't want to throw them out there, but when I come up with it, just see it on the screen. But it's
Yeah.
still, we are famous just a little
Yeah.
later.
And the
The
people
key is to
tuning in,
be.
they got ideas and stuff like that. We'll take ideas in the
I
comments.
don't
We'll
want I
take
don't
that.
want nobody ideas. I don't want that
Oh
one
yeah,
there.
yeah. I forgot how
Yeah.
he is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he don't want nobody
yeah.
taking credit
You,
for
you can
nothing. I
you
already
can
know.
go to Carl's Corner, and if
Yeah.
he accept ideas, he
I
like
take
free
I,
stuff.
I, I take suggestions. Yeah, I take suggestions.
Yeah. Well, look, man, on this late night edition, let's just get
Yeah.
into it, man. So,
Let's get it.
we had something going on with your boy,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
your boy. You
The
know,
Kane. The Kane.
the King himself.
King.
He
Yeah.
ran up on Stephen
Yeah.
A. at the
Yeah.
Lakers game. Stephen A. was
Mm-hmm.
sitting courtside, and he confronted him. Told
Yeah.
him, keep his son's name out his mouth.
Yeah.
Don't put him in
But
this,
he's
whatever that meant.
so he's sitting courtside. Was he sitting courtside working, or he sitting just courtside because he got tickets to the game?
He was at the game, tickets to the game. I mean,
So he
he
was
was
just
out.
at the game.
Yeah, he's a fan. He's a
Okay.
spectator.
He's a
You
fan.
know.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, if you let Stephen A. said he's always working, but he wasn't officially.
He wasn't
You
officially
know.
on the clock.
Yeah. And so
Okay. So he's
LeBron walked up
spectator.
to him. LeBron walked up to him. Video on the screen now while we're talking, and put his
Mm-hmm.
finger and say, hey, basically what was said. I don't know exactly what was said, but leave his son
Yeah.
out. You know.
Yeah.
So my opinion, and then I'm gonna let you give your rant,
Mm-hmm.
is he was out of line for that. Because at the end of the day, he was at work, an NBA
Yeah.
player. His son is an NBA player. Signed contract, guaranteed money. So he's
Yeah.
subject to criticism. He's subject to criticism.
Exactly.
I mean, that comes with the job. I mean, when you play
Mm-hmm.
professional sports and these networks is paying these leagues billions of dollars to report and promote and commentate and
Yeah.
criticize, that's his job. So
Mm-hmm.
knowing the way I know Stephen A., I'll guarantee you he was on the phone. He came to
Yeah.
work the next day and talked about it. He's very
Mm-hmm.
demure. He was very un-Stephen A. like, saying, hey,
Right.
he approached me and he confronted me, from a father standpoint, not a player, which,
Mm-hmm.
come on now. But anyway, what you got?
But first of all, I don't like the fact that you called your stuff opinion, but mine got to be a rant. Why can't be I'm gonna give you are you gonna give your opinion, then let me give my opinion? Why mine just got to be a rant? Like I just be rattling and ranting and they ain't really saying nothing nobody paying attention to. Why mine I can't just be giving my opinion like you gave yours.
No taking.
Yeah, no taking. Choose your words right, man. Because don't just be down in my shit like it ain't nothing though. But anyway, back to on the subject. Um, LeBron James is known to confront people. Same way he confronted a person in the stand when got them kicked out the stadium. He decided to confront Stephen A, which I don't think was right because everything Stephen A said and say as a journalist, as a bloggers, everybody's saying the same thing that Stephen A saying. So why you gonna single out that man and not singling out other people? So you just gonna go act like you Birdman, you gonna act like you Will Smith, and then just go call out the person you that seems so called a weaker person. Why you don't call out some of these big other guys who call them out who your size and up versus you calling out the small guy? So don't call when I say small guy, I'm not saying small guy for is not he's not popular. I'm just saying small guy in stature. I think they'll go call out some of the other people that who talking about your son. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
Magic
I,
Johnson even said himself.
he did. And I understand that. And, LeBron, Magic got LeBron to come to the Lakers. He basically recruited.
Hmm.
And Magic, man, and LeBron basically ran Magic out of town, you know what I'm saying? Because he couldn't handle how Magic was coaching, or GMing it,
Running the
you know what
organization,
I'm
your
saying?
GM, yeah.
Yeah, he can't handle, that type of authority. Because the problem, it's not a problem. He's been the golden child, like since he's a kid. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
he's spoiled like that. It is what it is. But this is the problem. You use the word picking on the smaller person. That's what you said, right? I don't want to put
In,
words in
in,
your mouth.
in stature. I'm just talking about in
Right,
stature,
right, right, right,
not
right. I just
for us
want to look at.
being yeah, oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I disagree, and I'm gonna tell you what he did. What he
Tell me why.
did was what he did was he if you look at the video, he
Mm-hmm.
looked around and he walked up to him real slow. He got security there. He got one of the twins. I can't remember his name. He played for the Lakers. He was in street clothes. He had him standing close. He was in a very protected space. He knew
Talking
Stephen
about
A.
Stephen
wasn't
A.
going. No,
Oh, okay.
LeBron.
Oh, talking about
He was
LeBron.
in.
Okay.
He was in a very protected space because he knew wasn't nothing go pop off. So he got to say what he wanted to say. Because if he was a real man about it, he would have said, "Hey." He would have told Lakers security or somebody, "Hey, go get Stephen A. I need to holler at him in the tunnel." He could have
Mm-hmm.
took that out camera. He could have took
Yeah.
that out camera and went put his hand in his face for real. And he still got security there and say, "Hey man, don't talk about my son no more." But he did it
Yeah.
in a safe place. He did it where fans could see, where security could see. Because if Stephen A. would have got belligerent and be like, you had everybody that love you, Playboy, what's up?
Right.
Then everybody would have looked at Stephen A. like, oh, he's picking on LeBron. So he did it in a safe space because he wanted the media, he wanted everybody to see that he's taking up for his son. I call it, just like I called it a plant when he planted the
Yeah.
NBA player last week to say the little story. Then he planted the reporter to ask the question. This was part of LeBron, man. LeBron, hey man, I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah.
LeBron is going to be a hell of a movie man, a movie producer. He'd be better movie producer than an NBA player.
So what kind of move you think that was LeBron made? Was that a bitch move? That what you call it? A bitch move? What kind of move is it?
I
But for you
you
stay here in
know,
a safe place, because that's normally what that's normally what people do that people can't fight. You know what I'm saying? You'll make a spectacle, and when shit about to go down, you know people gonna grab you and hold you. You really don't want to fight, but you know people gonna grab and hold you when
so
you're
so
about to
what you
fight. But it
what
make it seem like
so
you the instigator. So what you saying about
right
LeBron?
right right right. So what you call that?
A,
What you
a
call?
punk,
Yeah, but what kind of move you call it? You just gave
a
it a
bitch
title.
move. That's a bitch move.
Shit.
So that was a bitch move.
Yes sir. Yes sir. All day long.
So
All day
so
long.
you saying he made all that rah rah, did all that rah rah, knowing that if something was to go down, it was gonna get stopped. But it'd make him seem like
It was gonna get stopped.
he
It was gonna get stopped
yeah.
immediately.
But it makes
Immediately.
yeah. But it make it seem like he was really punking somebody, really wanted to fight, but really didn't want to fight.
It had you thinking he was hard. It had you
Yeah,
thinking that he was picking on the smaller person. You see what
yeah,
I'm
it did.
saying?
It
Yeah,
did.
that's what I'm saying. So he proved he got across what he wanted to get across. He wanted these people over here to think, oh man, LeBron took up for his kid, man. I'm not attacking his fatherhood. I'm not. LeBron James, from what
Yeah.
I see, he's a better father and husband than a basketball player. I'm not saying he's not a great basketball player, but you know me, I really believe in
No,
real life.
you better not
I
say
really,
that.
no, no,
Don't
no.
say that.
I really believe in real life, man. I see LeBron. He be working out with his daughter. Be working out with him, and man, dude is A1 with me when it comes to fatherhood. I don't even have a problem with him confronting old boy by talking about his son. I'm just saying, go take it in the tunnel.
But
We didn't need
I'm,
to
I'm
see
just
all that. We didn't need to see
yeah.
all that, man. We didn't need to see all that. You know what I'm saying? Like you did that so people can say, man, LeBron hard. If his intent was to really check Stephen A,
Hmm.
he could have checked him in the tunnel and let other people tell the story.
So what we applauding Stephen A for being like Chris Rock, take that slap, take that little old slap, and in front of everybody. But I'm not just gonna go off because Stephen A could have easily went off like he do on his show. He could have easily been like, man, who the fuck you talking to? He could have
That's
easily
what I'm
done it.
saying.
But
I've
he
never,
took he was so even though he was a smaller man in stature, he really seemed
hey
like the
man,
bigger man because he
I
made the bigger move by just letting LeBron do what he gonna do. So
let
he
me tell
really
you
was the bigger
something.
man in the situation.
Let me tell you something. This is how I know Stephen A got on the phone with the league. He was too calm about it. But
How you?
I've seen Stephen A be dead wrong about something
Mm-hmm.
and dig his feet in the sand. and go hard. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
This situation, he wasn't wrong. I mean, he did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
And you come out the mirror. So what happened was he was embarrassed. One,
Mm-hmm.
he because he way he was looking like, did this dude just do that? And then he
Right.
really smart. He's smart because he was in contract negotiation, so he can't go straight. He can't go straight
Yeah.
Negro on him. You understand what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
he trying to secure his bag. And
Mm.
so when he went home, he's just like, you know what, whatever. But when he started getting called and it went viral, he had to respond. Now he might not want to really respond on ESPN. We
Right.
need to look at the Stephen A. show and see if he
Yeah.
really responds. If he don't respond on the Stephen A. show,
Mm-hmm.
he is who I thought he was. Soft as
Yeah.
wet toilet paper too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You know, if he do not respond the way Stephen A.
right.
don't want to respond, he's soft as
Right.
wet toilet paper. He's soft as
Oh
wet toilet
man.
paper.
And you know my word, I say soft as a microwave, but now, that's more than my word right there. And what was your word? Demure? How you say it? Demure?
Demure.
Demure. Okay,
Oh man.
I ain't got to
Hey
handle those
man,
queen
hey
language
man,
like
hey
that.
man, hey man. He got on there. He said, I wasn't gonna bring this up, but I have to. And to me, Molly, she was real messy with it. Okay, okay, what you got to say?
Yeah,
She was ready for him to go on a rant. He just
because
kept
he
going
normally do.
down.
He
Yeah, he
normally
just kept
do.
going down and down and down. I was like, man, this is a sad day in America.
Oh, see, that let you know he bowed down then. That let you know whoever called, whatever call he made, he mustn't get the answers he wanted then. For him to come on there and be demure and then talk with his head down when he normally got puffing his chest out,
No, no, no.
he
He's
didn't get the
smart. Let me
answers he
tell you.
wanted from top life.
No, Steve, I've been paying attention to Stephen A's pattern.
Yeah,
He haven't been going as hard on his daytime job. He's been going hard on his podcast, the Stephen A, which has nothing to do with ESPN. See,
yeah.
they gave him the same leeway that they gave what's the dude named Pat I can't think his name. They got the show on ESPN. They be cussing and all that. I can't think his name right now, but he do whatever he wants. So ESPN had to open up the floodgates for Stephen A. So they let him go get his podcast. He can talk about politics, whatever he want on there. And they don't remember ESPN used to be like, hey, you can't
Mm-hmm.
talk about nothing but sports if you want to work for this network. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But ever since they, man, what is that man name? Pat something.
McAfee, what is that? McAfee, right.
McAfee say whatever. He say whatever. So he opened up the floodgates. So now other people at the network, they like, man, we can have our own podcast if we want to if y'all let him, But so
Mm-hmm.
we gonna see
Yeah,
if he address it on his Stephen A. podcast.
we'll
Then
see.
hey, then I'll rewind the tape. I'll rewind the tape and say he not soft as wet toilet paper. But if he don't
Uh,
say nothing, he don't do nothing.
I think by this point right now, I'm pretty sure they didn't got it somehow. They didn't got in touch with each other and talked it
Hey
out,
man,
and
they ain't no ain't no
it might get swept under the rug. It might get swept under the
nah.
rug.
Hey man, let me tell you something. As little as you are, if I put my
Come
finger
on,
in your face, little in
yeah,
stature, little in
yeah,
stature. You can put your
hmm
stool up high as you want to. As little as as small as the stature as you are.
yeah,
If I put
yeah,
my hand in your face in front of
hmm
others,
yeah.
it could just be our friend sitting. I'd be like, hey man, don't you ever do that again, homeboy? Hey man, you gonna have to see me. You gonna even though I might put
Oh
my
yeah,
thumb
yeah,
around you,
yeah,
like you gonna
yeah.
say something. You know
No,
what I'm saying? Like
I'm gonna run up under you. I'm running up under
yes.
you. You put your hand
So
in my
my
face. I'm going up under you. I'm trying to scoop you up.
so my
I'm gonna
whole
scoop you up.
thing is Stephen A.
Yeah.
trying to prove to all of us that he's
hmm
real. He trying to prove that to all of us. That's why he went and got Shake Shake. That's why he went and talked to Dion. That's why he be going to these HBCUs. He trying to prove, how some people try too hard to prove that they
Yeah.
black. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hmm
so the rest of us we just wake up and we are who we are. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But you got some that he strikes me as that kind of guy. And I could be absolutely wrong, but that's
You
just
could
how.
be.
Yeah, but that's just my opinion of him. Uh,
hmm
the way he go hard at that, if he let homeboy make it on this, you could kill game on that, man. You might well go switch to the other side. But anyway, what did he say wrong about Brian?
Nothing. He said absolutely nothing wrong, and it's like almost having a free kill too. Because if you want to prove that you real, you had a free kill right there. When LeBron came in your face and did what he wanted to do, put his hand in your face. and you trying to prove that you one of us, that was the perfect time to be a ninja. That was the perfect time for you to act real ninja-ish. Right then, if you wanted to prove you one of us.
You could have been an ON, an old nigga.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know
That was the first. That was the best time.
Hey,
that was the best time to prove your point.
Out of all the people we know,
mm-hmm.
weak, strong. I don't know even the weakest people that we know. And I know we start thinking about the same person when I just said that. Even the weakest person we know, if somebody put their finger in that person's face, they gonna say something.
Yeah, you got to, man. You got to. That's disrespect. If you're gonna put your finger in my face, you might as well spit on me or slap me, because you think I'm a bitch. You think I'm a bitch, and it's up to me to prove to you that I'm not a bitch if you put your hand in my finger in my face.
Stephan A, you got 48 hours to respond to the finger you play face play, boy. If you don't,
we are famous, and the world gonna look at you as a bitch.
Yeah, you have been labeled, and if you start talking about Bronny Good,
stand on it.
You got to stand on that, man. You got to stand on it, because you're not saying nothing wrong. I mean, you
can't switch up. You can't switch up. You got to go back on your show. Yeah.
I must go say and put it on record every time I talk about this person. LeBron James is definitely a top 10 all time. Is he in the GOAT status? To me, no, he's not. But that's okay. He's the best in his era. He's top 10 talent. You know what I'm saying? But his son, he don't.
Yeah.
Hey man.
Like ESPN, they got the top 10 plays. You need to come up with the top 10 saves. And every time you say something, Bronny name need to be in it, man. Your top 10 saves should always have Stephan A. Stephan A. Every time you need Bronny name to be in your. Every time you have a top 10 anything of worst this or worst that, you need to put Bronny in it. Then stand up. And
I ain't even gonna lie to you no more, man. I mean, the only reason I even talk about LeBron again, and I give him a few here's and there because of the ridiculous stuff he do, like the whole face of the NBA debacle he did a few weeks ago. The NBA All-Star game, I'm not criticizing his play. I'm criticizing his antics. You know what I'm saying? So the only way I talk about LeBron James again on We Are Famous is if he win the NBA title. So just know, it's the last time, say la vie. All you LeBron stands and fans, y'all ain't got to worry about me, because like I just said, I'm not talking about the Kings play. I'm talking about all his antics. How he run in the game with all this type stuff right here. Like, okay.
How many more games we got in the season?
Let me ask you one question.
Go ahead.
If Ja Morant would have ran up on Shannon Sharp and say, "Hey man, don't ever talk to my daddy like this again." You remember Shannon Sharp and Ja Morant daddy got into it?
And Ja was coming though. Ja small. He was coming to shit.
Let me finish my point. If he'd have just remembered that and say, the next time I see this dude, I'm gonna walk up to him and say, "Don't you ever talk to my daddy like that again." I'll say, what would happen to Ja Morant?
He'd have got suspended.
Yeah, there it is right there, man.
So you saying LeBron should have got suspended?
If the league don't come out and say he was out of pocket doing that, it's a farce. It's a farce. We already know it's a farce right now, but it really will be faking the fake. But look, man, this is We Are Famous. It's the late night edition. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet. I'm Sammy Evans.
I'm Carl Lewis.
And if this your first time, don't make it your last time, because we are famous.
Acer, no chaser. Yeah. Bitch, we told him.